Alright, I was supposed to do this a while back ago, but they said hurry up and do it. Now, this is basically to explain dimensions and densities for me to be able to do this next thing for you guys and to bless the world in a specific kind of way, which everybody has the ability to do. So we're going to say that this piece of ice is a certain density, is at a certain density, right? Solid, which means that its vibrations is slow vibrations, right? It's going slowly, and it's in a form. In this form, it can only be ice. It only moves within its own solidness, right? And we'll say that that is a certain state of consciousness. This solid, low vibration consciousness, which is a density. And then we'll say that maybe after 500 or 1,000 incarnations, which probably wouldn't take that long even, we'll say that this density now starts to become aware. Wait a minute, I'm not just solid form. I'm something else too, maybe, right? And so something happens to it that it starts to change forms. Right? And it starts to become more liquidy, more malleable, we'll say. Right? Obviously, if we took this water, this density, this level of awareness, this next level of awareness, and we put it in a bottle of any shape, it will take on that bottle shape. So we'll say that that's another way of expressing its own consciousness, right? If the piece of ice is a piece of consciousness or a spirit, you will call it, and then it goes to a bunch of incarnations, and then it goes to a next level density. And this next density it's more movable. Look, you can see it move around in there. Now it can move around, right? It can only move around for so long, otherwise it's going to dissipate. You have to put it in something in order for it to express itself in that way, right? We'll say that's another form of consciousness or density. Now, if we heat this up, say by putting it in a tea kettle, so let's see if we do that real quick. Okay, so we'll say that this density, right, is at a higher frequency. It's going like this now, at a medium level waveform. And we'll put it in this heater-upper. And wait. So basically, now that we see that this piece of consciousness was solid, it can only experience itself in that kind of way, at that density, there's still many dimensions, infinite dimensions in that density, right? Experiences perhaps being a rock, or and then next level density and awareness, a plant, next level entity awareness, an animal. Now it's aware of its own circumstances. It has choices now. It can make options. It has options and choices. Okay. So then we'll say that this, and then it becomes this water, or at another density, right? It becomes the water. And then still another density now, it's going to become steam. And steam basically has the ability to be dispersed. Its consciousness, its awareness, its even physicality of its droplets and its mist, it can spread. It spreads way further than being just a piece of ice of consciousness. The low vibration, remember? Good. Now, is this thing going to steam? Are you going to do what I think is going to happen? I really wanted to do this. I wanted to show you the steam from this thing, but it's taking forever. But anyway, so how's everybody doing? Okay, I feel like that's pretty long enough. So now we put this back here. Just see this. Now this is the same water, we'll say, right? And it is the same water. And you should be able to see the steam off of that, yeah? Now this steam is out here. I can feel it. It has expanded its awareness, expanded its consciousness. So great. Now that we understand the semi-basics of densities and dimensions, because in every density there are limitless dimensions. So I think this whole 5D thing, personally, I think that it's not literally fifth dimension, it's the fifth density of consciousness. So what we're going to do now is we're going to basically bless the world, because right now we need you guys. We really need you guys, basically, for this next phase. Because the timelines, I believe, is going like this. There's a node happening, right? And what we're trying to do, the light workers, the people who want to live in a good world, is feel as loving as possible for each other and for our own selves, because only you can control your own emotions, right? And these emotions are also densities. They're also frequencies. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Christ light invocation energy ball, and I'm going to show you how to make it, and it's going to be easy because you are made of light. So we're just going to go like this, right? And what we're going to do is you're going to take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. We're going to take a deep breath in. This time when we take a deep breath in, we're going to squeeze our sphincter, and the girls are going to squeeze their Kegel, okay? We're going to dragging it up. So breathing in, squeeze, release your muscle. Good, that's the first part. The second part is going to be you're going to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth when you exhale, like this, right there, right? The hard palate, it's called. So you're going to connect to that thing, and this way the energy is stuck in you and it's going to circulate in your body. So you're breathing in, let go of the muscle, tongue on the roof of the mouth, and you're going to hiss it out like yeah. So let's practice it again. So you're going to breathe in, squeeze, and that is called the dragon's breath. We're going to do it one more time. And already you should feel your hands start to kind of heat up, or feel something coming out of them. And what that does is prime your field for this next part, which is called the light invocation. Anytime you say this invocation 3 times, it's going to burst an energy out of your palm chakras. Whether or not you believe that, try it out and then see. So what we're going to say is, I invoke the light of the Christ within. I am a clear and perfect channel. Love and light is my guide. And that's 1 time. I invoke the light of the Christ within. I am a clear and perfect channel. Love and light is my guide. That's 2. I invoke the light of the Christ within. I am a clear and perfect channel. Love and light is my guide. That's 3. After 3, you should be able to feel something come out of your palms. You should feel heat, or like a magnetic pushing away from each other. And what this is your bioetheric energy. Bio meaning you, ether, the state between matter and energy. All we're doing is playing around with basically ethereal mechanics. So this stuff is in your hands. And now what we're going to do is, and that is your Christ light, right? And this light invocation doesn't necessarily mean, Jesus, come over here, because Jesus is here already and whatnot, but you're the divine one is the thing. You know what I mean? You're claiming your divinity, your sovereignty. So when you say the light invocation again, you're going to really mean it, really with my full intent, with my authentic, divine, pure, treasured preciousness of light and heart and love. I demand it. I command it. All right? I invoke the light of the Christ within. When we say that, you're going to feel all those feelings while you say that this time. And then I'm a clear and perfect channel, which is basically just saying, yes, I'm confirming with intent, my channel is clear for this right now, right? And then love and light is my guide. When we say love and light, really feel love and light. Whatever it is that you feel, that any time in your life that you felt secured and loved and hugged and touched and nourished and all those kind of things. I know some of you think that never happened to you, but that's a lie. So go ahead, and I know that it's in there somewhere. Don't be a cruel, don't be a bastard. Just do it and feel good. Now, so whenever you say love and light, just really feel it. You can even go, love, 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 love and light is my guide. And then it will even come out even more. Okay? So let's do it together again. So, all right, so bring it back closer here so that way you can feel it. Okay? It should be right here. You can feel it right here, I'm sure. If we do it. And you're going to say it this time again with meaning and feeling and love and empowerment. So, I'm going to go. I invoke the light of the Christ within. I am a clear and perfect channel. Love, 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 and light is my guide. I invoke the light of the Christ within. I am a clear and perfect channel. Love, 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 and light is my guide. Really feel the love. I invoke the light of the Christ within. I am a clear and perfect channel. Love, 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 and light is my guide. Very good. Now what you're going to do is, you should be able to feel it, and it should be stronger. Stronger because you have put the intent of actual love in it, because that's an actual recipe piece. That's an ingredient. So, I mean, you're made of the same ingredient or whatever, but you know what I mean? Like, it's a specific frequency. So whenever you put that specific frequency, when you do the light invocation, it's going to add to this. So now we're going to feel out, where's the edge of this thing? Where's it at? Where's the edge of what you can feel the energy fields are at? And then you're going to squeeze it. You're going to make it condensed. Okay? And we're going to make it into a ball. So go ahead and form it. And, you know, it probably looks insane or whatever, but it'll only be insane to the people who are not of that frequency to be able to perceive it. Now, you should be at that frequency in order to perceive it, because when you say the light invocation, it brings light into you. It comes out from you. It is you. So, now that we have this energy ball, what are we going to do with it? This is a bioetheric energy ball, a beeb, right? So, what we're going to do with this, we're going to make this a tangible prayer. It is an actual tangible prayer. You can really feel it, yes? So, what we're going to do is now we're going to invoke our holiness, our goodness, our preciousness every time that you did good for somebody else in the world, whether or not it was thanked for or anything like that. If you can feel goodness in your heart, which all of you can, you can summon it. You can access it. All right? And what we're going to do now is we have this energy ball filled with Christ's light. In fact, let's boost it one more time. Let's give the blessing. Let's give the world a blessing here. So I invoke the light of the Christ within. I am a clear and perfect channel. Love, 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 and light is my guide. I invoke the light of the Christ within. I am a clear and perfect channel. Love and light is my guide. I invoke the light of the Christ within. I am a clear and perfect channel. Love and light is my guide. And you're going to bring it in. Good. Now we both have one. Or however many of you are doing this, which I hope all of you are doing it, please. So, now we're going to program it. What we're going to program it is a blessing to the humanity, right? There's a lot of doubt right now, a lot of fear. Don't know what's going to happen. We're going to ease that fear. We're going to ease that doubt. Thereby, by easing the fear and doubt of the masses, you raise the frequency, the threshold of frequency of a density, so that that timeline has more potentiality. All right? So what is the timeline we want? We want the timeline of everything's good, man. Everything's cool. Finally, the world's liberated. We thrive in opulence and peace and benevolence and, you know, all those beautiful things that we feel like the new world is about to create, and we're about to create with it, co-create. So go ahead and look inside this ball. And I want you to just imagine. I want you to imagine love. I want you to imagine God's love. Whatever you want to call the ultimate infinite consciousness that animates and binds all living creations. God, Jesus, Rasta, Buddha, whoever. Any higher self. The Pleiadian whatnots. For some of you. So we're gonna put a picture in there, and I want you to see just love inside this ball of light. Now, however way you may see it, you might see it as a glowing a green energy or a glowing pink energy. Just maybe a ball of light inside this ball, this energy ball. I want you to fill it with love. I want you to start to see it spread. Start to spread out. Start to gain in volume. Increasing like a cloud. Increasing, increasing, increasing. Inside this energy ball, I want you to see this cloud increasing. Increasing. And I want you to see it going into your home, full of love, full of this vibrational frequency, full of God's love, vibrational frequency. And then I want you to see it go into your neighbor's house. Fill them with love. Fill them with love so that fear cannot enter. Feel it, feel it, feel it. and let it spread throughout your whole neighborhood. Just imagine it. You can just imagine. You can't do anything wrong with imagining. Whatever you see is the right perfect thing. Just people just calming down. People just, you know what, I'm taking a breath. And I'm going to have some cheese fries, whatever it is. Just whatever you think that the neighbors are doing to calm down. And they're calming down. All of a sudden they're feeling this love. All of a sudden they're feeling a little bit better. All of a sudden the sobbing has stopped. All of a sudden the doubt has redirected itself into something else. Something proactive. Something happy. Right? And then you're going to see that love just start to spread around your whole state or country or village or wherever you're at. Spread around your whole area there. Okay? See that love really affecting all the minds and hearts and the spirits of the people, enveloping them with this precious love, with your precious love, because it is a mighty precious love. Now, I want you to see that love. I want you to feel it. Feel it spreading, 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 spreading throughout the whole planet. Feel this cloud, whatever color you colored it, or non-colored you colored it, and whatever way you feel it and sense it, I want you to see it spread through the whole planet, and every particle, and every part of its being, and all the photons, and all the atoms, and all the bosons, and all the leptons, and all the atoms, and everything. Saturated with love. Now, we're going to put our hands in the bottom of this energy ball, this bead, this tangible prayer. And all we're going to do is we're going to throw it up in the air on the count of 3. And then we're going to clap our hands and we're going to say, seek your purpose. And it will do so. So, 1, 2, 3. Throw it up in the air. Clap your hands to release it and say, seek your purpose. There. How easy was that to help the world out? And I feel like some of you, that's just imagination. Yeah, man, you come here with imagination. Like, you think you come here with something that isn't supposed to be used? Like, it totally is supposed to be used. I feel like that's our power, is the imagination part, right? Because whatever it is that you imagine, it can become realized. With a collective energy together, it becomes realized, right? Even these glasses, man. Like, somebody said, you know what, I'm going to make glasses. Now it's just a thought form in the head, right? And now we get a bunch of people, you know what, we need some plastic people, we need some lens people, we need all these other people, right? And they put their minds in it, and then all of a sudden, this thing is created physically from thought, from nothing more than imagination. So, if collectively, if we can bring our threshold together of our imagination of love and light and forgiveness and all the things that are kind of hard to do, which I'm not a master of forgiveness yet either, you know what I mean? Like, unconditional love is, I feel like it's right around the corner though. So, anyway, I hope you did this light invocation, energy ball, and essentially kind of just to wash out any fear and doubt from the masses and the people creating the energy field with us. We're kind of just nudging it along, bringing it to a higher frequency and another density. Okay? Kind of like the density of this, when we were boiling the water that was ice, it has to be at a specific frequency and a specific temperature in order for water to boil, right? Without that next piece of temperature, water's not going to boil. So we're trying to get this threshold, more love than fear and doubt and hurt and pain and, oh my God, you got a mask, I don't have a mask, and all the fucking shit that has divided us. So we're just bringing it up to, wait a minute, let's get to the level of love first, and then everything else from this standpoint, from this foundational paradigm of love, everything else will work itself out, man. Anyway, I know you have too much, but love you, and I hope you did that.